Immunity, the buzzword that has been going around suddenly in the recent times due to the pandemic. I'm sure you would have heard about immunity at some point in your life, from a doctor or your grandparents whenever you would have fallen sick. But if we could understand what is immunity in little detail, how it protects us, and how to optimize our immunity levels, we can reduce the number of times we fall sick during a year, and eventually some of you might find out that luckily you don't fall ill for months and months now. Forget about counting how many times you were ill in this year. You could be viewing this video by the time the pandemic is completely over. But at least one thing the recent pandemic would do was to draw our attention towards our body's own disease fighting mechanism that is God's gift to us, to help us fight off each and every kind of disease that you may catch. Probably for the generations to come, we could tell them that for quite some time, immunity was our only solution to a deadly virus like COVID. So, what is the immune system? The immune system is a network of special cells, tissues, proteins, and organs that work together to protect the body from potentially damaging foreign invaders and disease. When our immune system functions properly, it detects threats such as bacteria, parasites, and viruses, and it triggers an immune response to destroy them. Our immune system can broadly be divided into two parts: innate and adaptive. When the body senses foreign substances called antigens, the immune system works to recognize the antigens and get rid of them. Innate immunity is the natural protection that we are born with and a first line of defense to combat an infection. Upon detecting an infection, our innate response acts quickly to try and flush out the invader by producing extra mucus or cranking up the thermostat to blast it with a fever. Adaptive immunity is protection that we gain throughout life as we are exposed to diseases or protected against them from vaccinations. The adaptive system spots an enemy, produces the specific weapons or antibodies that are required to destroy and eliminate the invader from the body. This is basically how your immune system works. But when we talk about immunity, the first thing that comes to mind is diet, and rightly so, because consuming a balanced diet and eating the recommended amounts of nutrients will help maintain a normal immune function. Vitamins A, C, D, and minerals, including zinc, play a role in the functioning of the immune system. If you eat a balanced diet, you will have no need to take supplements of these vitamins and minerals, and taking extra will not particularly help your immune system. Populations that are malnourished have more chances of infection. There is some evidence that deficiencies in certain micronutrients alter immune responses. For example, zinc deficiency, which may contribute to chronic diseases, has been demonstrated to negatively impact how the immune system responds to inflammation in older adults. Vitamin D supplementation has been linked with alterations in the behavior of the immune system. Taking vitamin D supplements during pregnancy, a period where the immune system is in continual flux, may modify the immune system of the newborn in such a way that protects against respiratory infections and asthma. Research suggests that vitamin D activates T cells that can identify and attack cancer cells and protect against colorectal cancer in some people. In older adults, vitamin D has also been shown to reduce respiratory infections. So, you get it, how important the micronutrients are. Studies have focused on how specific foods or diets might affect the immune response. Soluble fiber switches immune cells from pro-inflammatory to anti-inflammatory, which helps us heal faster from infection. Probiotics may help counteract the adverse effects of broad-spectrum antibiotics by keeping the immune system ready to respond to new infections. Fish oil, rich in DHA, has been found to enhance B cell activity, which could be promising for those with compromised immune systems. Prolonged fasting has been linked with stem cell regeneration for older and damaged immune cells. Researchers suggest that eating unhealthy foods makes the body's defenses more aggressive long after switching to a healthful diet, which may contribute to diseases like diabetes.
Oh my god!
Turmeric. You may know turmeric as a key ingredient in many curries. This bright yellow bitter spice has also been used for years as an anti-inflammatory in treating both osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. Studies show that high concentrations of curcumin, which gives turmeric its distinctive color, can help decrease exercise-induced muscle damage. Curcumin has promises as an immune booster, which research suggests. Broccoli. Broccoli is supercharged with vitamins and minerals. Packed with vitamins A, C, and E, as well as fiber and many other antioxidants, broccoli is one of the healthiest vegetables you can put on your plate. The key to keeping its power intact is to cook it as little as possible, or better yet, not at all. Research has shown that steaming is the best way to keep more nutrients in the food. Garlic. Garlic is found in almost every cuisine in the world. It adds a little zing to the food and it's a must-have for your health. Early civilizations recognized its value in fighting infections. Garlic may also slow down hardening of the arteries. Garlic's immune-boosting properties seem to come from a heavy concentration of sulfur-containing compounds. Ginger. Ginger is another ingredient many turn to after getting sick. Ginger may help decrease inflammation, which can help reduce a sore throat and inflammatory illness. Ginger may help with nausea as well. If diet is the fuel to a bike called immunity, exercise acts as the engine oil, without which it cannot function optimally. Just like eating a healthy diet, regular physical activity contributes to overall good health and therefore a healthy immune system. Exercise promotes efficient blood circulation, which keeps the cells of the immune system moving so that they can effectively do their job. One study revealed that just 20 minutes of moderate exercise stimulated the immune system, which in turn produced an anti-inflammatory cellular response. The investigators noted that the finding has encouraging implications for people with chronic diseases like arthritis. Others discovered that the best way to avoid adverse immune system changes and help the body to recover after intense exercise was to consume carbohydrates during or after. 30 and 60 grams of carbs every hour during physical activity can help maintain normal immune function. Let's discuss some other immune response factors. In addition to a balanced diet and regular exercise, scientists have found evidence of other factors that may affect the response of the immune system. Chronic sleep deprivation may lower the response of the immune system and circulation of white blood cells, while adequate or deep sleep strengthens the immune system's memory of pathogens that have previously been encountered. Getting outside in the sunlight may benefit the immune system. Researchers discovered that sunlight energizes infection-fighting T cells that play a key part in immunity. Specifically, the blue light that is found in the sun's rays make T cells move faster, which can help them get to an infection site and respond more quickly. Reducing stress may also help to support normal immune system function. A study uncovered that anticipating a happy or funny event increased level of endorphins and other hormones that induce a state of relaxation. Chronic stress can suppress the response of immune system and its ability to fight a disease. Therefore, reducing stress may help to prevent infections and other disorders. Singing for 1 hour was reported to reduce stress, improve mood, and increase the levels of immune proteins in individuals with cancer. The study findings demonstrate that something as simple as singing can help reduce stress-related suppression of the immune system.
How can I forget you, sweet love?
Loneliness has been pinpointed as a stressor that may affect the immune system. Research indicated that individuals who were lonely produced higher levels of proteins related to inflammation in response to stress than those who felt they were socially connected. The inflammation-related proteins are associated with conditions such as type 2 diabetes, coronary heart disease, and arthritis. And the most obvious, yet not practiced due to laziness at times. Wash your hands. Yes, send those germs down the drain before your body ever has to fight them off. Use soap and clean running water. Wash for at least 20 seconds. If you don't have access to soap and water, a hand sanitizer can help. Choose one with at least 60% alcohol. Just know that it won't remove all the germs and other bad stuff. Washing your hand would be better any day. Although many questions remain about the function of the immune system, it is clear that consuming a healthy diet, regularly exercising, getting adequate sleep, and reducing stress will go a long way to ensuring your immunity is maintained. Before we end this video, let's briefly discuss the changes the immune system goes through as we age. As we age, our immune response capability becomes reduced, which in turn contributes to more infections. As life expectancy in developed countries has increased, so too has the incidence of age-related conditions. While some people age healthily, the conclusion of many studies is that compared with younger people, the elderly are more likely to contract infectious diseases and even more importantly, more likely to die from them. Respiratory infections, influenza, the COVID-19 virus, and particularly pneumonia are a leading cause of death in people over 65 worldwide. A reduction in immune response to infections has been demonstrated by older people's response to vaccines. For example, studies of influenza vaccines have shown that for people over the age 65, the vaccine is less effective compared to a healthy children. But despite the reduction in efficacy, vaccinations for influenza have significantly lowered the rates of sickness and death in older people when compared with no vaccination. There appears to be a continuous connection between nutrition and immunity in the elderly, a form of malnutrition that is surprisingly common even in affluent countries has been known as micronutrient malnutrition. Thus, we must take care of our elderly and make informed decisions for ourselves as we age. Well, that's it for this video. I would like you to comment down below if there's something with your experience that you think we may have missed out on and can help our viewers. Tell us about what your experiences have been trying to boost or maintain your body's immunity level and how it's helped you to overcome infections and sickness. If you found this video helpful, do give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing as we would be coming up with more great content. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.